Kozak Nation, we're here live with Coach Matic. It's a pleasure to have you here in KS to host this. So, for anyone who is not basketball involved, then Matic, he's the Director of Basketball Operations at St. John Men's Basketball Program in the NCAA 1, the most elite division for college athletes. And just, I'd like to point out a quote on the St. John's head coach, Chris Mullins, had to say about Dan. Dan has a wealth of basketball knowledge and experience working in all facets of the program. He has a natural ability to connect with players and serve as a mentor. So first I'd like to ask, how is it like working alongside guys like Chris?
It's great. Chris has obviously played more games than some people have watched in their lives. Obviously played on the greatest team of all time, the Dream Team. So just the insights that he has into the game and the things that he knows about the game and from personal experience and how he's able to translate it to the kids, it's an unbelievable experience for everybody involved.
And the guys at St. John's, they look up to you as a mentor, so they probably ask you for advice all the time. So how do you manage keeping up all your responsibilities if you have to do formally along with kind of being that you can talk to?
I mean, I think honesty is the biggest thing in any aspect of life. You just have to be honest with the guys, and whatever your responsibilities are, you look at these kids. They're here for a reason. You're here to help them, and you have to make time for it when you're trying to help them. And it doesn't matter if it's early in the morning or late at night. Whether it's in person or over text. My philosophy is keeping it simple. Don't overcomplicate things.
But what if like a young guy, you just cannot get inside his head, you don't know what he's going through? How do you lead him on the right path? Perhaps you see he's making the same mistakes himself.
Just gotta, be consistent and work what you do, and you continuously tell them until you hope that they figure it out. Having a pattern in the way you work, the way you operate is very important. You need to have some type of schedule, so it's also you're helping guys. You have to have a pattern, and you got to do it after a while. People just kind of adapt to the pattern. So ultimately, it's their lives, and they want the best for themselves. And they're taking advice, but sometimes it takes you a little longer to get to the point where you're trying to get to. It's our job as coaches to really stick with them and to make sure that we're telling not veer from the path. Trust the process that we have.
Trust the process, yes. And something else I'd like to ask. As far as I know, you've had a professional career yourself in basketball. You played in Cyprus, so you're familiar with Europe, and you also, in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, you were responsible for the video operations for USA Basketball.
Yes.
So I just have a few questions. In the NBA right now, it's starting to become less of a surprise that European draft picks like Luka Doncic and like the Greek Freak taking the lead of a whole team. So do you think that Europeans is there like do you see a shift in European basketball?
I just think that basketball itself is, starting to come into a form where everybody, it's an even playing field for everybody. It's becoming more of a team game, an individual game. And obviously you have some guys that are exceptional talent. Other guys that just are capable players, and so I don't think that the gap is as big. And obviously, I credit Chris's team a lot. When the Dream Team came over, it kind of brought that brand of basketball to Europe, and it's taken a few generations of that brand of basketball for you to see guys like Luka and Giannis and some of those guys. Dirk's been in the NBA for 20 years. He's one of the first superstars of the European descent, and those guys, they've done a great job bringing some of the American things over, and some European guys have done a great job bringing European basketball to the States as well. So, you know, it's a little give and take from both sides.
And so far at the campus scene, do you see any potential prospects that could develop themselves?
My belief is you always have a chance as long as you work. And you know, some coaches like to make proclamations as to who's going to be what in 2 years. It's so hard to tell. You know, guys, if you look at an example of Kawhi Leonard, who wasn't touted out of college, turning into a superstar. And some guys, it takes them a little longer to get to the level that they need to be, and some guys, you know, they figure it out right away. So, you know, as far as the kids at camp, you know, I think that they all work hard, which is the most important thing, and if they keep working on those fundamentals, you know, there are some guys, a lot of them have chances to go on like basketball.
And so as like a fan of basketball living in Ukraine, it's truly like an honor, and there's a lot of hype built around you coming here, because it's not often we get anyone from the States. Like we're not a country that will host games like England or other NBA games, so it's truly special to have you here, and I just want to know your impressions on Kiev itself. And
I think it's a beautiful city. Got to explore a little bit yesterday. I got in the day before late, so I wasn't able to see the city, but obviously today after camp we're going to go see some more. Enjoy the food, that's for sure. So yeah, it's been great. You know, everyone's been great, and I don't feel like there's that much divide. You know, there's so many people that around here speak English, and you don't feel like you're a foreigner.
yeah, and I feel like some of these guys just prepared like 3 days before your arrival, just didn't need English before that.
No, so it's been great. I can't, you know, we're gonna try to do some more stuff here, bring some other coaches as well. You know, so I think that there's a lot of kids that want to play basketball, just don't have the outlets to do it.
Exactly, and I feel like you hosting such clinics is really opening doors to like young prospects like we'll see.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you for having me. Enjoy.
Okay, first of all, my name is Ivan and I'm a representative of BFS Agency. We are a scouting agency. We help young and talented athletes to find appropriate schools in states mostly, but we work with the schools around the world. Our job, we work with private schools in the states and student athletes. We visited Ukraine, and there is a lot of potential kids who can be part of our program, and there is a lot of talent, and I hope that we will have some interesting kids who wanted to study abroad, especially in the USA. It's great experience for us, and like I told you, a lot of talented kids, and I think I see a lot of clients for us. Ukraine is a nice country, we feel a great hospitality, and I hope that we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.